Right guys, Gaft is back with the explanation and build tutorial to your card at your roll of the dice. It is a gimmick. We'll come back to the gimmick build in a minute. This trick does require magnets. You're going to have five playing cards with magnets. There's a magnet in this top corner, you can see it. There's a magnet in this top corner, opposite corner. There's a magnet in the middle. There's a magnet bottom left. And there's a magnet bottom right. These cards stay in the deck. And these cards are controlled with this magnet. So whatever position the magnet on the back of this box is in from this position, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That represents the number they will give you. If your spectator says the number 2, 1, 2, you're going to move your magnet to this position, and when you dump out the cards, it will hold 4 cards inside the box. 1 card will fall out, meaning their card will be the second card. So we're going to hold all the cards in the box with the number 1 position. So when you dump these cards out, the magnetic cards will stay in the box. There will be 5 cards that will stay in the box. So if spectator says to you 1, then their card needs to be the first card. So you put it to the number 1 position, empty the cards out, and the spectator's chosen card will be the first card. If they say 2, you'll move it to the second position. As you dump out these cards, 1 magnet card will be released, so their card will be the second card. If they say 3, move it to the third position on the back. When you dump the cards out, 2 magnetic cards will fall out, so the spectator's card is in the third position. So we'll come back to that in a minute. I'm just going to quickly show you how you need to build the magnets. You're going to split a playing card, just the paper of the back. You're going to get your little 0.5 by 8 or 10 mil, whatever you've got, and you're going to stick it. Now you need to do 4 of these in all 4 corners of the playing card and 1 in the middle, so the pattern corresponds to the back of the cards. It's not so crucial on these because the pattern is all the same, but on a bicycle the pattern changes throughout the card. So to create the gimmick, you're going to put a bit of super glue. I will always use super glue for this particular part. Take your magnet, drop it on the glue, right in the corner, and wait for that glue to go off, so I don't want to stick my fingers together. When the glue has gone off, you're literally going to cut out that card. So you're just going to get some small scissors and you're going to cut around the magnet. So once you've done that, we'll get rid of that. You'll be in this position, you'll have a magnet, but on the face of it, it will be the pattern of the card. Like I say, you're going to do 5 magnets like this. And these 5 magnets, you're going to stick on your playing cards. Now, how they go in the boxes, the first card you look at the back, it's going to be top left. Second card is top right. Third card is in the middle. Fourth card is bottom left. Fifth card is bottom right. They will all go into the box like that, followed by the rest of the deck. Now, in a situation like somebody gives you the number 6, you need to release all of the cards, all of the magnetic cards in one go. So you will have, in your box, you will have a magnet in the center at the bottom. I don't know if you can see the magnet inside. There's a magnet right in the center. That is the release all cards position. So if somebody gives you the number 6, you need to release all of the cards. If they say 1, it's going to be 1. So you're just going to slide the magnet over to this position. 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now to start the trick, I held all the cards in the box. So I moved it to the number 1 position, which means it will hold all of the cards. And I dumped the cards out, but I dumped the cards out this way so the spectator cannot see if I dump them out this way, there's a chance they might see that there are some cards still in the box. But if you do it like this, they're never going to know that there are some cards still in the box. The magnets are quite strong, they shouldn't come out. Just a little tip, because you've got magnets inside this box, you cannot have a full 52 deck cards because the magnets take up some thickness of cards. So I would recommend taking some cards out. It doesn't matter that this isn't a full deck, but you want these cards to really slide out nice and easy, so you can just dump the cards out, not fearing any might get stuck inside. So just take a few cards out so they're loose. So you're going to dump the cards out. You can give these cards to the spectator. It's always good if they can handle the cards. It takes a little bit of suspicion away. And then they're going to pick any card. The 8 of diamonds. All you're going to do is control this card to the top of the deck however you like. And you're going to get their card on the top of the deck. So it's going to go somewhere into the middle. We're going to give it a couple of cuts. Just double undercut it. Straight back to the top, and you know what, so I can't be accused of tampering with the cards, I'm going to put these back in the box, turn them face up, and then again pick up the box like this, because you can open up the box and put these in without anybody noticing there are still cards in there. Don't worry about getting the flapping. If you can't get the flapping, you don't want to turn it over and reveal a magnet, although you could disguise that with some pattern from the box if you want. Just put them on the floor, put them on the table. Right, you saw a card in the deck, it's lost somewhere in the deck. I want you to think of a dice in your mind. The dice is purely because you can only use 1 to 6. It's a good way of doing it. So let's say spectator chooses the number 3. You want your card to be the 3rd card from the top. In your reference it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're just going to slide undercover the magnet to the 3rd position, which is the centre. Once again you're going to dump out the cards, making sure all the cards come except for the magnetic card, and just deal to the 3rd card. 1, 2, spectator's card. You have got magnets on the cards here, so be careful not to flash them, they are pretty much invisible. And that is just how the trick works. Right, let's say somebody says the number, oh what's going on, oh I've put those. Be careful when you put this deck back together that you put the cards the right way round. Now I think I've put these 2 cards in the wrong way round. They needed to go this way. That's it. Be careful, the positioning of the magnets is very crucial, so when you put them back in, just make sure you've got it the right way round. Let's say somebody gives you, for instance, for argument's sake, if they do say 3, you can dump the cards out, but you cannot show the box because you are holding cards. In my performance, right, which way round does it go? That way. In my performance video, it just happened that Alexa said 6, so that means I want to release all of the cards. So you're going to move your magnet to the bottom middle. Now when you take the cards out, you can dump the cards out this way if you want, because all of the cards are coming out. You can show the box to be empty. Careful not to flash this, so always best to keep it this way round. And just deal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remembering which way round the magnets go into the box, crucial. So yeah, that's right. So that's all it is, guys. It's positioning of magnets on here, and you've got your 5 magnetic cards. It's just a way of holding cards into the deck. Now one subscriber said, I didn't see any dodgy moves, Gaffer. You didn't see any dodgy moves because all the dodgy moves is done undercover with the magnet here. The magnet does all the work. You dump the cards out and the magnet card will hold cards inside the box. So it's just a way of holding cards in the box. I do hope that was clear enough for you. These are 8mm neodymium or neodymium disc magnets, 0.5mm thick by 8mm wide. And just a note, This is a bunch of 3 magnets. You need more, you need about 2, 3 or 4 magnets on the back of the box just to make sure that it has enough strength to hold the cards when you dump them out. So you just got to make 5 of these and stick them on. So I do hope that's clear enough for you guys. So comment, subscribe, like, and come back tomorrow for another card trick. Cheers.